Do you remember school life before AI? Everyone had to scour the internet for their information and put thought into their work. That, or just copy off of someone else. But ever since 2021, a new era of technology shifted the education space overnight. Now, students are constantly being caught using this new technology to cheat on their assignments for a grade. The new technology in question? Generative AI. AI, it's here, and it's quickly leaving its mark everywhere it touches, including here at JM Wright Tech. Everyone here has approached AI in many ways. Some say it can be a tool.
I think it's a great question and one that teachers are struggling with right now. I personally view it like a tool, and I think if we view AI as a tool for learning, it's a good frame for everybody to start with.
Others say it's a lazy substitute for genuine effort.
If I had my way, all tech would be removed from all classrooms from kindergarten through college.
But one thing is clear. AI is too big to ignore, especially in the education field.
So AI in the classroom. A student kind of mentioned this a few months ago, right? So at some point, the handheld calculator didn't exist, or it wasn't present in classrooms. And then it was. So I imagine the math teachers at that time were having a lot of the same discussions we're having now.
Many schools around the country have started to adapt to this rise of AI usage in their facilities. Some schools, such as the Alpha School in Texas, have kids learn through AI with personalized algorithms for each student. Other schools, however, have cracked down on AI usage and implemented a full-on ban regarding AI in school.
If it's relied on for doing all work and all homework, that's an issue here, and that's what the school system is saying right now.
So we have definitely had to get involved with issues regarding AI in schools. With every new thing that comes along that seems really beneficial at first, there's always unintended consequences and things that are unpredictable about the way people are going to use them or how they're going to be used specifically in a school. And the biggest issue that we run into with AI is academic dishonesty. So we have many students who are way more technologically savvy than some of our teachers are, who have used AI to substitute as their own writing or to do assignments. AI can do things very quickly. It can do things sometimes far better than, our human capacity allows us to. So I think that most of the issues we run into with AI usually fall under that umbrella of academic dishonesty. So I think for the most part, our students do a really good job of acting with integrity and making sure that AI is used as a tool and not a substitute for learning. But those are some of the issues that we've run into.
People are aware of AI's effects on the school, but they do not understand how AI really works.
Computer started 1950, 1940. Back then, they had created basic algorithm. It could solve very simple problems. By 2000, it has got computer systems which go very fast. It is able to do things faster. So now when you feed in more data, and it is able to compare the information faster and able to give you a result. So it is still doing what it used to do very slowly before, but now it's able to do fast because the way the computer has been designed, and it is able to analyze data faster, and it is trained itself by the amount of data we feed into it. So it is just going to go amazingly awesome.
The question still remains. What happens next? How will AI in the classrooms affect student learning as a whole? Is there a way to find a balance where students can use AI to improve their learning?
It has impacted attention spans for the worst. It has impacted thinking ability. It has impacted writing ability. It has impacted social dynamics. It has impacted teenagers' sense of self-esteem, self-worth, ambition for the future, what they look for in friends, what they don't look for in friends.
If a student can have a calculator in their hand and type in the buttons and get the answer, is that cheating? Is that somehow diminishing the learning experience? I think a lot of those questions are being asked about AI right now. With a calculator, I think appropriate use of a calculator is fine. If you already know how to add, using a calculator to save time in the addition process seems fine to me. It's when you don't know how to add and you use it as to fill in the blank, the gap of knowledge, that's where I think there are some problems. But there are calculators in everyone's hand, everyone's pocket, everyone's phone.
A lot of the times when we teach some complex ideas or ones that get a little bit confusing. It does help students to understand it a little bit better in their terms. I see it as a way to help them think a little bit more deeply about ideas if they use it as a tool. So encouraging AI to go say something like, give me feedback on how I've written this paper, focusing in on a certain idea, then you as the student can look at that feedback and decide if it's important to include in a change. So for me, the big idea is AI is a tool, but the student must retain the critical thinking and the ability to make decisions about whether is this a good idea or not a good idea. Those are 21st century skills, and that's where it needs to go.
Their own sense of their place in the global community. All of those things, and that's just to name a few, have been directly impacted by this invasion of something that they as children couldn't possibly know how to use, that really most adults really don't well know how to use judiciously.
With the rapid advancement of AI, it's safe to say that it won't be leaving this world anytime soon. But as the world keeps spinning and technology keeps changing, we find ourselves asking, what do we do now? How do we continue living in this new age? Do we resist or adapt? Whatever the case may be, life will be moving forward and technology will continue to evolve, whether we embrace it or not.